This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Los Angeles Clippers. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Warren, good. Clark, the day has finally arrived for basketball fans. It's opening day of a brand new NBA regular season.
Nothing quite like the excitement of beginning the regular season, Kevin. It's one of my favorite days of the year. And this matchup here tonight should be a fun one. He made extra sure that goes in.
On offense, here are the Spurs. It's a three-point game. To the middle, wants to get it to Duncan, and does, and it's denied. We're about 1 minute into the first. Shot's good by Kim.
I think the pull-up is the most underappreciated and even underused shot in the game. If you do it right, that's money, fellas.
And the dunk by Duncan.
And at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Here's the professor, 18 feet out. And again, the Clippers good for two.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Swiped it away. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Buckner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's the professor. He has 7. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. The professor's got 9.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score. Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
And it's Warren with the ball for the Spurs. Down by 12. Going inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Kim. Nailed from three-point land. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And you're not going to get an easier deuce than that straight to the basket. And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And Davis sends it back. Here's the professor, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
It's stolen by Davis. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Warren, good.
Even double team. He had the vision to see the open man.
Here's Kim. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Kim's got 14 points for the game.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
And Warren, here we go. And that one drops for him. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
He could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. All time to just let them get their legs back under them.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Antonio McDyess is checked in for Duncan. Bonner comes in for Buckner. Manu Ginobili's checked in for Warren. And Tony Parker subbed in for Warren.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Parker dishes to Payne. Pass to Bonner from downtown. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's the professor. He's got 15. 18 feet out. And here's Collins. 6 to shoot. Here's the professor. The long distance three is buried. He's got 18.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Pass to McDyess. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Parker. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls.
Really a tough spot on the floor, but Parker makes it look so smooth.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Spurs trail by 15. Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Ginobili. And Jordan sends it back.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
Splitter's checked in for the Spurs. Warren comes in for Tony Parker. Los Angeles on D. Warren, good.
Good job getting a nice look on that jumper there.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Boyd the pass to Collins to the right side. Here's the professor. He's got 20. Gets it off. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top, up by 15. And we'll get going after this from AT&T Center. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Here's Kim. He's covered by McDyess. Shot's good by Kim.
Oh, he looked ready for the contact and just powered it through.
Here's Warren. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Splitter. Ginobili outside. For the three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Bledsoe passes to Kim. Again, the Clippers.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Ginobili outside. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Splitter.
And how about the IQ there by Ginobili in that pick and roll? He is so good with being able to thread the needle with that pass.
Yeah.
And here's a look at some stats for Manu Ginobili. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 16 points per last year, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Splitter. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got his 3rd assist on the night. Jordan against Splitter. Here. Oh, my. What a
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Splitter misses. Los Angeles leading by 13. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Driving to the basket.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Ginobili up top, covered by Smith. Here's Splitter, and it's slammed in by Splitter.
Ginobili, such a solid passer. Seems to know whenever one of his guys is wide open and gets him the ball.
Pass to Bledsoe. Jordan with it. Splitter covering. Knocked loose and stolen by Splitter. Here's Bonner, and the rejection by Smith.
Fantastic defense. Great timing on the rejection.
Here's Ginobili, and it's Mono Ginobili with the finish.
Like a car without brakes, Ginobili careens down the floor.
And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Clippers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And 2 out of the last 3 finals, Greg, have seen the Celtics and Lakers square off. Will we see a repeat this year?
I mean, it's been great for the league, but you're always better off choosing the field. And I got a sneaky suspicion there might be some change afoot in the Eastern Conference.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Payne, he's checked in for Splitter. Duncan comes in for Antonio McDyess. Buckner's checked in for Bonner. And Warren subbed in for Ginobili. On the wing, Duncan.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Clock at 6. Stolen. Here's Kim. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the night.
Kim at the line for 1.
1:49 left in the second quarter. Warren, the pass to Warren. Drills the three-pointer. Warren's got 6 in the quarter.
You could see he was prepared to fire the moment he caught the ball.
Pass to Kim. Outside Gordon. On the wing, Davis. Back to Gordon. Here's the professor. He's covered by Warren.
Saw the lane and did not hesitate.
1:14 left in the first half. Spurs trail by 17. Here's Davis. Here's the professor. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
San Antonio's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Warren dishes to Duncan. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Got to admire the focus now. Duncan is really good at overpowering the defense at times. I like seeing him get to work inside.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Back to Payne. Got a hand on it. Pass to the professor. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The Clippers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's Warren with the jam.
And there has been no answer for him defensively.
And the Clippers have possession. They lead by 17. Here's the professor, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Whoa, he pulled that in a game? Come on.
Here's Buckner. Sinks the three-pointer. Buckner's got his second bucket of the night. Here's Kim driving inside.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And so it's Los Angeles with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Silk.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Tries the spin move. And Warren, here we go. It's blocked. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And Gordon has the burst of speed you like to see in a guard. Excellent at knifing through the defense to the cup.
Good on the bucket. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Taking it right at the defense inside and making something happen.
Stolen by Gordon. There's the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And there it is again. They get careless with the basketball, and immediately it costs them.
Yeah, that's been the pattern, guys. I mean, their turnovers not only killing their offensive flow, but fueling the fire at the other end. That's a losing combo.
And the shot goes down. 32 points for the professor.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Warren. Got a piece of it.
Tremendous timing on that block. Fantastic defense.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Duncan. Bucket is good. Duncan's got 8 points.
You know, this is simply Tim Duncan doing his thing, being Tim Duncan, playing with great heart and going to work inside.
And the Clippers call time here.
And they were in the top half of the league in terms of rebounding. They weren't going to win the rebounding battle, but every night it gave them a chance to compete.
And the block numbers you mentioned, that's a clear sign of how dominant they were in terms of interior defense. That was a hallmark of theirs. From 13, it's deflected. Shoots. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And that's now 33 points for Silk.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Duncan kicks to Warren. Traps in the tray. 8 points for him.
You know, at his size, it's a little easier for Duncan to read the floor and the defense and see where those openings are.
Shots good by Kim.
Perfect start coming out of the half. Really like the execution.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Warren the pass to Payne. Here's Buckner. Pass to Duncan. It's tipped and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Shots good by Kim. Kim's got 37.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Bounce pass from Warren. And Duncan gets it to go in.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
LA's gotten all but one of their three-pointers to go down in this game. They've oh!
Oh, man. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yeah. He does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Sinks the triple. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Clippers. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Duncan left side, and the wide-open shot from Warren. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Here's the Clippers. Here's the Professor. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. The Professor's got 37. Inside, here's Buckner. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. The Clippers third.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
San Antonio calls timeout. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Antonio McDyess, he's checked in for Duncan. Bonner comes in for Buckner. Ginobili, he's checked in for Warren. And Tony Parker subbed in for Warren. Here is Bonner. It's good from long range. Bonner's got 6.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Yes, that goes in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Hits it from three-point range. He's got 8.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Parker. And the Professor pulls it down. Los Angeles has gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit three. Oh, that was terrific.
Man, my goodness.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Not as easy as it looks to find your man wide open like that.
Here's the professor. Here's the drive.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, brother, now, you got to save that for the All-Star weekend. Come on now.
And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. Hits the three-point bomb.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We come back right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Outside, Jones. Over Bonner. Jones finds Bledsoe. Driving the lane. Collins, that's a two-pointer. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
Quick draw, like the Old West.
And San Antonio shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. Outside, Ginobili, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
Jones, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Boy, always cool to see big guys dropping dimes. Jordan's playmaking ability is coming along.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. To the wing right side. For three, Bonner, good on the three-point shot.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's three in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. And then on Saturday.
And for that matchup with the Clippers, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
Parker kicks to Splitter. Ginobili against Smith. Pass to McDyess. Here's Parker, and the rejection by Collins. Here's Jordan. Rock up two there. Jordan's got his first 2 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
Right wing. Collins kicks to Bledsoe. Jordan a screen on Parker. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Bangs home the trifecta. Bledsoe's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Splitter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to lead points at the line.
At the line for your Spurs, Diago Splitter, taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Duncan, he's checked in for McDyess. Payne comes in for Bonner. Warren's checked in for Ginobili. And Buckner subbed in for Tony Parker. And the second free throw, good. For Los Angeles, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Jones, the pass to Jordan. Bledsoe outside. From past the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
It's got to be a boon for Bledsoe's confidence when he knocks this down. And he needs to do that more often, in my opinion.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Duncan. From down in the low post, it goes.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Bledsoe outside. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Offense in the paint is what his coaching staff is looking for from Jordan.
Here's Buckner, guarded by Bledsoe. Buckner, good.
Well, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
That's a 2 from Smith. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. Jordan trying to free himself up. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Collins.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Knocked away. Fires from way outside and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for the Spurs. San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Stolen by Bledsoe. Jones with now defended by Warren, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And the first one drops. San Antonio making a switch here. Warren's checked in. And so Jones nails both of them. We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. Buckner the pass to Duncan. Payne, the tip in on the offensive rebound. Payne's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Here's Warren, and it's good for 2. Warren's got 11 in the second half.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a galley win for the Clippers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it. It showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Man, always nice to get win number 1 against the opponent. You'll be seeing a total of this matchup 4 times over the course of the year. So they set the tone tonight, though, for their season series against the Spurs.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Silk.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Down low, here's Buckner. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And Jones sends it back, and they're able to recover. And he comes up with the deuce.
Hard to prevent the bigger guy from getting the clean look there.
And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Count the basket.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Now into the lineup for the Clippers, number 34, Brian Cook.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season.